on, everybody? Welcome back. This is MP with MP Talk Sports, and let's talk about this shit show. It was the LA Chargers versus the New England Patriots, and the final score was 40-7 Chargers. On the first drive of the game, the first Patriots drive of the game, Drake May gets hit on the side of the head. It was a helmet-to-helmet hit when he scrambled on a 3rd and 4, and that appeared to be a late hit. He already stepped out of bounds. He was basically out of bounds when he got hit, and there was no flag on that play. Then Drake May does come out. He goes to the blue tent. Then he goes into the locker room, and Jacoby Brissett does come in for a drive, which goes nowhere. It's a 3 and out. The next drive, though, Drake May does come back in, and the first play he runs on another scramble and slides. Then, of course, he gets a late hit on him, and there is a flag on that play. But Gerard Mayo after the game did say, Drake is a competitor. He's eager to play, and he wants to play. But I mean, at this point in the season, is it really a smart decision to keep Drake May in? I mean, I know that he needs playing time to get better. But if he's our starting quarterback going forward, is it really necessary to be risking him getting hurt, especially with getting a concussion? I mean, after the game, he even admitted that he did get his bell rung, and that he said that he's always going to say that he's good to go. But I don't think that was a smart decision to keep Drake May in at all, especially after a blow to the head. But on the same drive, Drake May tries to toss it behind him to either, I think it was Douglas and Gibson that was behind him. And he goes to toss it, and there's nobody there. So of course that ball was fumbled, and it was recovered by the Chargers. The only good play we had in this game was a 36-yard touchdown to Demario Douglas. It was a tough catch, and he was able to hold on to it and fall right into the end zone for a touchdown. So that touchdown pass made Drake May's 8th straight game with a touchdown pass, which is a new franchise rookie record. Then on back-to-back drives, we go for it on 4th down. It was a 4th and 2 and a 4th and 7, and we can't convert. So we turn it over on downs, and then we try it again later on in the game on a 4th and 6, and we don't convert again. And I get why they went on 4th down. You have nothing to lose at this point. Try to see if you can make something happen. But it is discouraging when you go for it 3 times on 4th down and you don't convert on any of them. I mean, Drake May made bad throws in this game. We can't tackle for shit. We didn't convert on those 4th downs. Clear miscommunication on the field, and it's just an overall poor performance by New England. And I did not expect this at all. After last week against Buffalo, I thought that this could even be a potential win for the Patriots. But, I mean, the inconsistency on both sides of the ball from week to week is just awful. This was not the same team last week as it was this week. And after the game, Gerard Mayo said, "Nothing good. There's nothing good to take out of this game." And he's right. I mean, besides that Demario Douglas touchdown, you cannot say anything good about this game. They also asked Gerard, "Why did you decide to start Stevenson when you told the media before the game that due to Stevenson's fumbling issue, you were going to start Gibson?" And the only thing he had to say was, it was a coach's decision. So, to me, this sounds like not only is there miscommunication on the field, there's also miscommunications on the sidelines with the coaches. You don't go and say, be adamant about that, pregame, and then when the game comes, you make a completely different decision. That just goes to show that there is miscommunication on the sidelines, which is another huge problem for the Patriots. The final question was, do the Patriots have a coaching issue or do they have a talent issue. And Gerard Mayo, I mean, had a smart answer. He didn't say some bullshit like he usually does. And he just said, we just need to be more consistent, which is true. They need to be more consistent from week to week. They need to be more consistent with the coaching decisions. They need to be more consistent with the play calling. They need to be more consistent defensively. Just more consistent all around, so that way we can stop having these terrible losses. I mean, this was the worst loss under Gerard Mayo. I mean, we've had close games that obviously we just couldn't get, but this one was awful. I mean, we had a close game last week against Buffalo. And then we score one touchdown against the Chargers and the score is 40-7. This just makes no sense to me at all. But in my opinion, for next week, I think we sit Drake May. There is no reason to play him. There's no reason to risk injury. There's no reason to, mess him up more in a game that means nothing. I mean, he already admitted to getting his bell rung. And you don't want to risk injury, obviously, to any player. But for a man that gets a blow to the head, should not play next week. And I think, obviously, Drake May is going to say that he's good to go. But any athlete, I've done it before, you say you're good to play because you want to play. You don't want to miss a second of playing time. And he's going to tell them that he's good to go. But I think the coaches need to protect him. They need to protect him. They need to be smart. They need to not listen to what he says. He admitted to getting his bell rung. They need to sit him before something else happens that could hinder him next season or even hinder his career. So the smart move here, I think, would be to sit Drake May. But we will see what the Patriots decide to do next week. So thanks for watching. If you like my videos, please like and subscribe. I'm MP, and this is MP Talk Sports.